Hello. I had to delete my last video because it didn't feel right, and it was just me reading anyway, and I really need to talk to everyone about mental health and breaking the rules, because this is the time. This is the second wave I was talking about. We are in the last chapter, hopefully, of very extreme lockdown, but it's not over yet, and some people are really struggling with mental health right now. I was struggling with mental health, being in solo isolation for 7 weeks. Being single and living alone at this time is no fucking joke, people. We're going to lose people to the isolation in the next few months, and I'm really worried about it. So what I did was I researched the legislation, and the legislation does not state that you cannot cross the New South Wales and Victorian border. Albury-Wodonga straddles the border, so how can they do that? So I called my doctor, who's been my doctor for a number of years, and I asked him to write me a letter. And he said, I have no idea if this letter will do anything for you or will work. And I said, me either, but will you write me one? And he did. And he wrote me a letter saying that I've been in solo isolation since March 11th, that I, have been struggling with mental health, and I needed to go and be with a friend who was in a similar position, who was my friend here in the Blue Mountains. And so I printed out the legislation, and I highlighted the parts that didn't, has said that you can travel for care reasons. And I got in my car with my other letter, and there was no cops, you guys, 10 hours of driving. And the only time I saw a cop was when I got to Sydney and I started heading to the Blue Mountains, and there was some cops trying to bust people for speeding, but no one was checking on anyone. So I'm making this video because one of my dear friends has just posted that she's losing it and needs to go and see nature. Go and see nature, yeah? Do not stay in your house. If you are distant from other humans and you are smart, you can do pretty much whatever the fuck you were doing before, apart from go to places where there's lots of people. Yeah? So can we not live in fear, please? Can we not police each other's actions at this time? Okay, like I've felt like I need to explain how I got to the Blue Mountains. I haven't broken any fucking laws, okay? I'm not home, but I'm in a cottage with someone who's been home for 6 weeks as well. So let's just look at the guidelines, yeah? Guidelines, the laws. These are for fucking dumb idiots who go down to Bondi Beach and lick each other all over. Okay, if you are not doing that, then I truly believe that you can use your conscientious, aware human mind to make your own decisions of how you get through this as a sovereign being and retain your health, mental, physical, spiritual. This is really fucking important, friends. The next wave is definitely mental health. I feel like we've flattened the curve of this virus, but mental health is going to get us. Whether you are new to the idea that we are all affected by mental health issues or not, this is the time when it's going to become extremely apparent. And it is going to get tough when we get released back into the world in some capacity and there's no fucking jobs. Do you know how many businesses have gone under already from this time? So many. So just going out to get a job is not going to be easy anymore, friends. So, I don't want you to go and do dumb shit right now. Yeah, you don't need to do dumb shit. But judging people for protesting, wow, man, Aussies, we've got it so good in Australia. We've got welfare, we've got a health system, we've got physical space. Protests are happening all over the world, you guys, in Lebanon, in all over the place. Shit is going down. This is not just an alt-right American thing. And I am fucking sick of seeing the privilege that is touted on the internet with everyone saying that anyone protesting is a fucking mouth-breathing Trump supporter. And all the good people are staying inside. Like, no, you guys, that narrative is fucking wrong. It is fucking privileged, and it is not real. It is polarizing, and it is not helpful, and it is, honestly, it's classist. It's absolutely classist. Because if you were in a situation where you didn't have the money like many Americans, you'd be in the fucking street as well. So be careful about your vitriol right now. Conserve that energy for your mental well-being. Stop being angry at everybody else. Do what you need to do to be happy in this time. Okay? Go and sit in your friends' front yards. Just fucking do it. I've been doing it for weeks. Actually, I've been sitting in front yards, socially distant, for less than 2 hours, and I've been hanging out with a small group of people in my neighborhood. And it's O-fucking-K. It's O-fucking-K to do that. Okay? So I'm not the government, and as I've been saying this whole time, I ain't no fucking expert. But I'm giving you permission to get through this how you can. How you can get through it. So if that means getting in your car and risking a drive to nature, then that cop stops you, you tell him it's for mental health. And you document that shit, and you fight it in court if they fine you. I will join you. Okay? I am taking a calculated risk, and I think you all should too, because mental health is the most important thing we're fighting now. I don't want to lose any friends to this shit. I'm not losing it. I will drive to your house, and I will get you out of bed if I have to. I will even touch you, okay, to get you out of bed. So you let me know if your mental health is really suffering and if you really feel like you need some help. All right, I feel much better about this video. And now I'm going to go ride a horse. All right, bye.